Hello traders, you're welcome to this video. In this particular video, we are going to be discussing the long-legged doji. The long-legged doji. So basically, the long-legged doji is one of the kinds of dojis that we have. And one of the significance of this doji is that it has long legs, as the name implies, right? It has long legs. So I already identified a long leg doji on my chart. You can see it here. It has a long leg. Like the wick is long. The wick is long compared to the body. You can see a small body and a long wick. This is called a long leg doji. Now we have other kinds of doji. We have a standard doji. In fact, this particular chart, this particular view has a lot of dojis on it. We can see this is a standard doji. Is another standard doji. The standard doji has shorter legs. We've already discussed doji in previous videos, but in this particular video, we're going to be focusing on the long leg doji. Now, this is a dragonfly doji, the one that has a body on top. Another dragonfly doji here. Anyways, our focus is on long leg doji. Now, the doji pattern, basically, irrespective of the kind of doji, it is a pattern that represents the end of or the potential end of a move, right? So if it is a bullish move, when a doji forms, it shows that that bullish move is getting weak and it could probably end. If it is a bearish move and a doji forms, it shows that that bearish move is getting weak. Okay, now the long leg doji, it shows indecision in the market. There was quite a lot of indecision. That's the reason why the wick is long. The indecision in the market was quite much. Okay, there was a struggle. The bulls took the price all the way up to this place. The bears took the price all the way down to this place. And eventually, as the struggle continued, it's just as if none of them won because you can see the body of the candle is very small. So that shows indecision. So when you spot a long-legged doji that had quite much indecision, you might just want to wait for the next candle to form. Yes, to be sure if a possible breakout is going to happen or a continuation, if a possible continuation is going to happen or a reversal. Right after this bullish move, we had a doji form, a long leg doji. Now, this shows that this bullish move is getting weak for the fact that this doji formed here. So we would have waited for the next candle to form. It was a bullish candle. Because of that, we have to wait again. Another bullish candle formed. Because of that, we have to wait again. The reason for waiting is that we are not yet sure if this is continuation of this bullish move. So while waiting, it's important to also mark your resistance zones, right? Your resistance and support zones. You can see there was rejection here, rejection, although there was a false breakout and false breakout here, but there's rejection here, rejection. So this is a resistance zone, right? This is a resistance. So as the price got to the resistance, it indicated a possible pullback. It indicated a possible pullback, right? But then eventually the price broke out, and you can see after the breakout, the candle was long. That's one of the characteristics of a breakout. After a breakout, there is usually a lengthy candle right after the breakout. But then when we saw this candle form, it indicated a weakening of the bullish move. Yeah, it showed that the bullish move was weak. So we would have just considered entering a sell if we had gotten confirmation, but there was no confirmation because of this bullish candle that formed and another bullish candle formed. There was no confirmation for a sell. That is the reason why we wouldn't have entered a sell. However, if you like trading pullbacks, then you could have entered a sell after the price got to the resistance. Now it's going to be because of the resistance that you are entering a sell, not necessarily because of the doji, because the doji showed a weakened bullish momentum, but eventually the bullish move continued. So this was just a pullback, and then we had the dragonfly doji here. And you remember that dragonfly doji shows that a bullish move is impending. A dragonfly doji shows the end of a bearish move, while a standard doji or a long leg doji shows indecision. Yeah, a dragonfly doji shows that a bullish move is about to happen. So after this after this long leg doji, perhaps we would have entered a sell at the resistance, not immediately after the doji. But then after this dragonfly doji formed, we would have just exited our sell. That would have been an exit signal for our sell from the resistance. And then we can see that the price went up. It shot up out of the resistance. Okay, so basically the long leg doji shows indecision in the market. You can use it to know when a potential reversal is about to happen or a continuation, right? Or you can use it to know when bullish momentum is fading or when bearish momentum is fading, right? You might also want to use indicators for extra confirmation, when using the standard or the doji pattern entirely. When using the long leg doji, you might want to use additional indicators for extra confirmation. Okay, so basically that is how the long leg doji works. So in case of if you find the long leg doji in your charts next time, just know that it is indicating indecision in the market, and you might want to wait for the next candle to form before you make your decision, right? After the long leg doji forms, wait for the next candle to form so you will know whether the bullish move, if it is in a bullish trend, wants to continue, or if the bearish move is in a bearish trend, wants to continue, or if a possible reversal is about to happen. And try as much as possible to also use support and resistance zones, right, to add to your confirmation. So basically that is how this works. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more. Cheers and happy trading.